Kepincut, seorang pianis profesional. Kelihayannya memainkan piano tidak diragukan lagi. Wanita kelahiran Hong Kong ini sudah berlatih piano sejak usia 5 tahun. Datang ke New York tahun 2001 lalu untuk belajar di sekolah musik kelas dunia, Juilliard School. Dari sekolah itulah ia meraih gelar sarjana dan master di bidang musik. Melalui piano, Vicky pun menjadi pianis kelas dunia dan pentas di sejumlah negara. Di apartemennya di Manhattan ini, ia pun selalu meluangkan waktu untuk mengasah kemampuannya. Kecintaannya pada seni musik membuka ketertarikannya pada alat musik lainnya, gamelan Bali. Alat musik dari sebuah negara yang bahkan belum pernah dikunjunginya.
And I first encountered gamelan when I was studying at Juilliard in a music class, and it just immediately captured me because like all I've been studying all my life is the Western classical tradition, and to hear the sound and also just like the scale degrees, the modes, and it's so different, and I just immediately wanted to learn more about it. I play with a group called Bang on Account All Stars, and the clarinet player Eps.2, he's a composer, and he spent a lot of time in Bali, and so with his music, we just recently did his opera, and that's when I first saw full gamelan on stage playing. We were playing our Western instruments, and there was a full gamelan on stage, and I was able to see it, up close and personal, and it was really amazing how well they knew their music. And it was really funny because, for me, everything I learned is on page, is on a piece of paper, there's notation. But everything from what I know of the Balinese music tradition, everything is internalized, and I was really just impressed and so fascinated by how everybody's understanding of how all the parts, the musicianship and the skills that they have for the music, how they can work together so tightly and so well. It seems so natural to them, and I really want to learn how to play the instruments and the music, because it also helps me grow as a musician myself.
Dan ini merupakan hari pertama baginya berlatih gamelan Bali.
Many people say playing the piano, like the piano is part of the percussion family. So I think for me, it's easier to directly learn the gamelan. And I guess because I normally have kind of used both hands, it's easier for me to learn the dampening, or damping, I guess, the damping of the bars. Whereas with this instrument, I'm not a wind player. I never played any wind instruments, so I've never done this before in my life. Like these coordinations of the movements, it's kind of awkward for me. But the first thing I noticed is just, since it is an oral tradition, like you really need to listen. You really need to pay attention and focus, and that's kind of hard these days with our age of technology. You have the internet and cell phones, everything is just this. You have so many distractions, and so for you to have to sit there and concentrate and really open your ears and listen until all of a sudden it just clicks. It's almost as if it's a camera. It's like it's totally out of focus. You kind of see the whole picture, but it's completely out of focus. then eventually it's just like it shifts, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I see what it is now. It just makes sense.